It's 3 a.m., complete darkness. You can't see your own hand in front of your face.
But through the GPN-VG18 panoramic night vision goggles strapped to your helmet, the world transforms, green and black, sharp and silent, every shadow revealed.
Every dry leaf under your boot sounds like a gunshot in this dead forest. Every branch that snaps could be your last mistake. But you are a Green Beret, and for you, silence is not a preference. It is the only rule that keeps you alive.
You are 20 kilometers deep inside enemy territory right now. No artillery support behind you. No predator drone watching over you from above.
Just you, 4 brothers from your ODA team, and 40 kilos of gear on your back. Your mission: infiltrate a facility that doesn't exist in any official record. Extract intelligence that could change everything. Most people think Green Berets are just soldiers who shoot well. That is a serious mistake.
We are the quiet professionals. We speak the languages. We live among the locals. We build armies from nothing. And when we need to, we can push an entire city into chaos alone.
What you're about to experience is not a simulation. This is one night of real training, real stakes, and the limits of human will pushed past what most people believe is possible. If you love this kind of content, hit subscribe right now. Turn on notifications. Drop a comment telling me where you're watching from.
Safety off. Laser check. We're going in.
The infiltration phase is the most critical part of any operation. Long before the first shot is fired, you have to win the fight inside your own mind. The forest is dense. The humidity is thick enough to taste. Even night vision struggles in vegetation this heavy. You move slowly, deliberately, every step placed with precision, before any weight is committed.
Your ODA is moving in a modified file formation. Point man at front, reading the terrain, scanning for tripwires and pressure plates, and the small wrong details that trained eyes catch.
You are third in the file, the team's 18D medical sergeant. Your job tonight is to be the team's second pair of eyes on the left flank.
The point man's hand goes up, fist closed. Everyone drops instantly. No sound, no question. You are already in a low crouch, one knee on the wet ground, rifle up, scanning left.
Point man uses his thermal scope. 2 figures, approximately 150 meters forward. Outer security ring.
One standing, one sitting against a tree, talking to each other. They are not watching. They are not alert.
They believe that nobody could reach them here in this darkness. That is their last mistake.
Your suppressor is already fitted, subsonic ammunition already chambered, rounds traveling below the speed of sound, producing no sonic crack. You exhale slowly. The trigger breaks. The first figure drops without a word. The second turns at the sound of impact. Not a shot, just a body falling. And in the half-second of confusion, the second round finds him. The forest continues. Nothing changed, nothing noticed. You move forward. The facility is older than it looks on satellite imagery. Reinforced concrete, partially buried into the hillside. A heavy steel door. 2 armed sentries. This entrance is not going in quietly. Your 18C, combat engineer, moves to the door hinges with a small shaped charge. Surgical quantity. Enough to blow the hinges without collapsing the interior structure you need intact. You position on the left side of the door frame. Your teammate takes the right. You wait.
Airpiece. Execute. Execute. Execute.
The charge fires. The door drops inward. You are moving before the dust has cleared. Room 1, clear.
Room 2. Contact. 2 armed figures spin toward you from behind a table.
The response is immediate and overwhelming. This is what Green Beret doctrine calls violence of action. Not just shooting accurately, shooting faster and with more aggression than the enemy's nervous system can process. Before they can acquire a target, the threat is already resolved. Room clearing is not instinct. It is a physical skill trained 10,000 times until it becomes faster than thought. One operator clears left, one clears right, one covers the door behind, one moves to the next threshold. Nobody crosses anyone's muzzle. Nobody exposes an uncovered angle. Everyone knows where everyone else is without looking, because you have done this so many times together that the team breathes as one organism. Third room, the server room. This is the target. Your 18F, Intelligence Sergeant, is already pulling a connection cable and interfacing with the hardware. Data extraction begins.
Outside, sirens.
The camp is awake. The data counter climbs. 40%, 60%. Every second, more boots outside, more voices, The window is closing.
A flashbang out the window. For anyone using night vision, a flashbang at night is a complete system reset. Blinding, disorienting. Data at 100%. We're out.
The exit is nothing like the entrance. The entrance was slow, quiet, controlled. The exit is controlled chaos. Breaking contact, moving under fire, maintaining suppression in one direction while rotating elements backward in sequence.
2 operators lay down sustained fire while 2 move. Then the 2 moving lay down fire while the others bound back. Leapfrogging, alternating, covering each other every second.
Rounds impact concrete around you. Sparks and chips of stone hit your kit. You don't count them. You don't track them. You move.
80% of casualties in small unit operations happen during withdrawal. When discipline slips, when operators start moving faster than their security allows. You do not let that happen. 500 meters to the landing zone. Your lungs are burning. Your legs are past the point where normal people stop. But this is where training separates. The body stops only when the mind allows it to. And your mind has been trained specifically to override that signal.
400 meters. The forest thickens behind you. Enemy flashlights sweep the tree line. Close, but not close enough.
Radio. Dust off 2-4, 60 seconds to LZ.
200 meters, 100.
The rotor wash hits before you see the helicopter. That characteristic pressure drop, the sudden movement in the treetops, the wave of displaced air that smells like jet fuel in machinery. An MH-60 Blackhawk, blacked out, no lights, descending through the dark on Night Stalker instinct and instrument data. You load. Last man in is the last man out of the tree line.
The Blackhawk pulls pitch and climbs. Below you, the firefight continues for a few more seconds. Then the forest goes quiet. The enemy has lost you in the dark. You are already gone.
The intelligence on that drive changes the shape of the following 3 weeks of operations. Locations, names, communication routes, supply chains.
Things that no satellite could have seen. Things that required a human being to physically go inside a room and take them.
That is the Green Beret mission. Not just the kinetic action, the access. The ability to go places other forces cannot go.
12 men in an OTA carry more collective capability than most people understand. The 18A is the detachment commander. The 18B is weapons sergeant, expert in every personal weapon made in the last 100 years, plus crew served, plus foreign systems.
The 18C engineer handles breaching, demolitions, construction. The 18D medical sergeant is capable of surgical intervention in the field. The 18E communications sergeant can reach headquarters from a mountain range using equipment he built himself. The 18F intelligence sergeant reads human networks.
Every one of them speaks at least 1 foreign language at functional level. Most speak 2. Some speak 3.
They can raise a guerrilla force from 0, train it, arm it, lead it, and then step back and let it operate independently. They can live in a village for a year and become part of it, and then execute a direct action raid in the middle of the night and be gone before the sun comes up.
That's the job. That's one night. When the Blackhawk levels off and the noise settles, you pull the Green Beret from under your helmet. You don't celebrate. Nobody talks much. You debrief in your head. What went right? What went slightly off? What to fix tomorrow? Nobody posts anything. Nobody tells anyone. Tomorrow is training. The day after that, another mission. This is the quiet professional life. Not movies, not documentaries, just the work, done correctly, in the dark, without acknowledgement.
If this video reached somewhere inside you, smash the like button right now. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Drop a comment below. Which unit do you want next? SAS? SEAL Team? Another Green Beret operation? The vote is yours. Stay quiet, stay deadly. See you next time.